What is going on? Yo, yo, yo. Troy Grindy, what's going on? Mongols, printer stream. Printer stream. Yeah, that's what we're getting after, right? Printer stream. Where's my volume set? Yeah, it's looking all right, I suppose. What's going on, fellas? Getting the last couple of things here set up. What have I got going on here?
So you have it on the screen, most supportive, most positive, most...
Quiet down. Where is the thing that I'm looking for? There it is. There it is. All right, so right now we do have a terrorized breast shocket, so I'm planning on hitting that here. I'm gonna get this all sized up the way I want it. Hold on. That didn't work right. Absolute legend, what's going on? Skunk Ape, Mewtwo, what's going on? Yo, yo. You know what? Let me check this real quick too. I got to make sure this is working. This is the important thing. No. This is mega important. Got to figure it out. Properties. Should be working. Dang. I thought the printer crank, that's supposed to be the printer cam. My bad, fellas. I'll have to try it another day. I'll have to try it another day. Devood over on Twitch, what's going on, my dude? Yeah. Get the tunage going and we'll get to rocking and rolling. Gotta have them tunes. You can do without the printer for one more day. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Headphones are loud as fuck. Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about yesterday either on stream, by the way, but I got freaking hit with a copyright for having content that was against community guidelines or something. I don't know what we were talking about yesterday on stream, but man, I finally got the chat to work here in vertical format, but now the type is so small. I wonder if I can change this real quick. Probably not. I'm sure not. Great. Well, fifth time's the charm, and the thing is, I can only test this stuff when I'm streaming. I need to do a private stream one time. Maybe I'll do a short one later, and try to test this stuff out with maybe get a channel member or two in here. But I'm gonna twist this monitor again around so that everything can look right on my end, and then. So the start of every Sweetfill stream is me flipping things around and. Shoot, I should have flipped it and then done this. Here, let me just go ahead and, dang it. I gotta close out of here real quick. I'm gonna get this flipped and then get right into it. My apologies. Typical noob stuff here from Sweetfill. Don't worry about it. Typical. Okay. That quick. That quick, fellas. This is why I hate trying to do new stuff. I always do it. I always can't do it right. Rookie stuff here. Discord is lacking today on notifications. What? Discord was like 2 minutes late. What's going on here? Unbelievable, Discord. Really letting me down. Only printers. Why does YouTube hate chat? Yeah, we were talking about the printer too much yesterday. YouTube's like some weird stuff's going on here. Dark H. Yo, what's going on? Where'd that other... Testicles. Welcome in on Twitch, my dude. That's funny. Nice. Sick name. That's probably gonna get me banned. That's a happen. Oh, I forgot. So I swapped it to Throw Barb real quick because Thresh Shock is terrorized, and you know how I love Thresh Shock, right? Tierra, I almost left and didn't even look at that. Oh, Mewtwo said hot tub printer stream. That's probably what happened. Yeah, anyone who doesn't know, me and chat have a thing for my printer. Not literally. It's a kind of like a running joke because it's so ridiculous. People roast me because I have a printer for some reason. Is this? I need to check because Thresh Shocky, you want to just run on players 1. I don't know what I got on. I do have it on players 1. Okay. Oh, Sunder Charm instantly. Just be a perfect. That's all we need is perfect ones. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oop. Brian up here saying it's okay. I'm down here playing Tetris with my monitors. Right, pretty much. Do I have a scanner too? Dip Eagle. I actually do not have a scanner. It's not one of those all-in-ones. This printer is probably I borrowed it from work. They threw it in the garbage and I brought it home. So that's what happened. But I mean, it works fine. They threw it out when I was on vacation because someone else is trying to do my job, and they're like, the printer won't work. I'm like, did you try turning it off and turning it back on again? They're like, no, we just went and bought a new one. I'm like, well, I'm gonna take it home then, okay? Because you're just gonna throw it away, right? Is Bo Barb a nice character to start the season, Ruben? It depends. By Bo, you mean Battle Order Barb? Like, or do you mean, was that supposed to be a throw Barb? If you do mean Battle Orders, literally what Bo, or is that an autocorrect? People will love you if you start off like a Shout Barb and Battle Orders and all that stuff. But it's, you kind of get carried, but you help them out the whole time, right? Yeah, BO, a Battle Order Barb. I wouldn't say like, it's hard to say because every 8-man team loves having that Barb that does all the shouts to help you guys out. But I don't know, it's kind of a boring playstyle, right? Just helping everybody out, right? You mean like a Horker? So just like an item find with some other kind. Barb, in my experience, you're pretty much, you're either running, before you have Enigma, you're running out to Trav, or you're like running down to Pindle. That's pretty much what you're kind of relegated to. What's going on here? What, the slowest kill of all time? Is it a bad starter? Is it a good starter? I would say it's in the middle. It's like, it depends on the person if they're gonna like it or not. It can be good, but it's kind of down the middle if whether it's quote unquote good or bad. Just my kind of opinion on it. Skunk AP, you were warning me yesterday about the constant criminal talk. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure there's some dumb thing that we said that. Mutu says the pits for a Barb. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so thirsty today. Finally got my car into the shop, fellas. Yeah, you happy for me? So hopefully that gets fixed. I'm hoping it takes less than a week, to be honest. Apparently, just a hop in time of year for everybody's cars to stop working. What's it? Come on. The Griffin, Eric missed the first 7 minutes. Did the Griffins drop yet? Not yet. Man, what is going on with my computer lately? Razer Synapse isn't running for some reason. Won't work right. I'm just such a noob. Lambo on the fritz, yeah. My 2013 Ford Taurus. Ooh, poison, res, max damage, strength. It's up there. These ones always kind of interest me, but you're never gonna do nothing with that, right? Yeah, well. Chat's fault that the car died. Yeah, for sure. Chat's fault, always. Thank you all on YouTube and people over on Twitch watching me as well. I do multi-stream now. Make sure you guys on YouTube hit the like button for me. Actually, I probably should throw that into one of the throw that into the poll like I usually do, right? Start a poll. Like button. Classic fill maneuver. Classic fill maneuver.
Impossible.
Oh, Ruben with a subscribed over on Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much, my dude. Not ethereal.
I am over.
For the Twitch Prime subscription. My man. Ooh. Man, I don't know why. What's going on with this thing? My mouse isn't working right. Nothing's working right. Chat won't work right. Oh, yeah. So I might be switching off of Streamlabs here, too. I think I've finally had enough. I always didn't want to switch because I didn't want to have to reset everything up. And anytime I try doing something new, it takes me like 7 years to get it right. So I didn't want to change anything because it's working. But literally, the multi-chat on here, I messaged Streamlabs support, right? And they're like, because the multi-chat where it's supposed to put the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat together, it won't work, essentially. It won't even put the comments in there. I message them and I'm like, yeah, the YouTube comments won't come through, and then all of a sudden 50 of them will come through, and then some of them won't. And they get back to me the next day and they're like, oh yeah, there's just a universally global bug that YouTube chat just won't work in Streamlabs. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm like, what? They're like, and I told them like it works on the regular chat when I'm just streaming just on YouTube, but the multi-stream it won't work. And they're like, oh, that's shocking that it works at all. YouTube chat works at all in Streamlabs. That's crazy. I'm like, this is what? Like, this is... So, yeah. Peter Choi up here a minute ago asked what kind of car I drive. I got a 2013 Ford Taurus. What I'm rocking lately. Yeah, AK, we have no clue, yeah. To say the least. No clue, yeah. I can't believe, because it's been like that for like a year now, I think. That's why I don't have chat like on overlay like a lot of people do. Like I used to, and I took it off because it was always like bugged is what people would say. But it's not even that it's bugged, it just sucks. Ruben says, didn't know I was on Twitch is better than YouTube. Yeah, I just like 3 days ago I started like multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so appreciate it, Ruben, by the way. Ooh, 60. And my mouse, this is crazy. Is Fire Traps in the best now after the new patch? No. If your eyes can handle it, the Mosaic Assassin is the most powerful character in the entire game. For just a couple of mid runes, they like completely broke the game with that build. If your eyes can handle it, some people, I mean, I've lost half my vision from seeing that build, so I'm obviously being sarcastic there, but still lightning traps is probably better in my opinion. So what's wrong with the car? Oh, your mechanic. So guessing here, well, I'll tell you what happened. Driving home, all of a sudden my warning light comes on, coolant temperature's too high. Like, oh no, it was the first time I turned the air conditioning on since, you know, because it was winter. And I was like, maybe there's something to do with that. Man, this is going so slow here. What's going on? Did I do something wrong? I still do have the Shaco on. Maybe I should just chuck an area. Well, anyways, and then it went away when I turned the air conditioning off. So I'm like, maybe there's something wrong with the way the air conditioning's working or something. I don't know. Drove about a mile down the road. It turned back on. And then the light turned back on. I was about a quarter mile from my house, maybe a half mile. And then I'm like getting nervous because I don't want to blow my engine up. Then I ended up deciding just to drive the quarter mile the rest of the way home, obviously. I get home, and then a little bit later, I look under my car. Well, I turn it on for like 10 seconds, and then it sounds funny, and I shut it off. and I look under my car and there's coolant on the ground. And then I was looking online, and I'm pretty sure I found a video that said that it was the water pump, you know, that pumps around the coolant. And it told me to check the engine oil, and the engine oil looked like it had coolant in it. And the coolant level is low, like it's down a bunch. So it's probably the blinker fluid, yeah, for sure, for sure. You say radiator? Yeah, I'm just guessing. I'm just anything I said there besides what I seen. Anything I said I thought it was. Not a car expert. I just that's just what a YouTube video said or something. So yeah. Rip head gasket. Head gasket was a common one that people said, but it could be. I don't know. Who knows? It's not that old. I mean, 10 years old. That's not super old, right? Could just be a hose. Hopefully, yeah. I was seeing online. It said. Because initially I didn't see any coolant on the ground or anything. And I was like, why is the coolant level so low? And I looked it up, and it said on specifically Fords of those model years, like Tauruses and Edges and Explorers and stuff, it could be the water pump. Check if your coolant level went down, but you don't see any on the ground, check your oil. And if it is, then that means that your water pump went bad, because it can get intermingled in the crankcase. Something. So K-Dog, what's going on, my dude? K-Dog Flash 18. Hope you're having a good luck today. Yeah, hopefully I get some good luck. I need it. I need a little pick-me-up boost. Just took my car, and so just had to replace a transmission completely in a 2012 minivan. Oof. Transmissions, I know, are pretty inexpensive from what I hear, right? Pretty inexpensive. Let me try to get this. My macro is not working. There's something going wrong with the. I don't know. I'm borderline tempted to, honestly, like, just reformat my whole computer and redo it. Like, for some reason, right now there's like 9 Razer synapses open in my system tray. You know, like. I don't know why, like, every program opens like 10. Okay, here's another one. Like, everything is like that. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the? There's 9 Firefoxes open in my system tray right now. Like, I don't know what's going on. God, I don't know anything about anything. This sucks. Help me, people. Help me. Oh. I think I should throw the, I think I'm going to throw my area sign so I can get more damage out of this stuff. A little bit more damage on the throw. Uninstall Firefox. Like, uninstall it and reinstall it? I'm not going to use Microsoft Edge or whatever it is. Blah. What do I got left on the Grail, K-Dog? Griffins, Tyraels. I'm not going to keep that. Griffins, Tyraels. Schaefer's. There's 5 of them. There's a couple more I can't remember. And it's stone skin. Yeah, it's definitely a little faster than it was before, so we'll just go with it. Edge greater than Firefox? Eh. Hard pass. Chrome, Edge. Do people? I didn't think anyone used Chrome. I thought Chrome was stupid. Yeah, I guess I could be wrong. So, hope it's not a cracked block, says Eric. I don't think it's anything crazy serious. For like a day or two before that light came on, I heard, like, it almost sounded like a belt or something. I don't know, because the water pump in the but I couldn't tell where it's coming from, and it seemed like it was running fine. The water pump in these cars runs off of this belt, so that's almost what I'm thinking. But I don't know. Who knows? I got it in, and it's going to cost me a bunch of money. I have no idea. Yeah, Mewtwo said there's online videos that you could check online. Yeah, that I did, and when I looked into everything that it was, and I looked up what it was, to get to the water pump on a Ford Taurus, you have to take off like the stuff going to the air filter, like I guess I don't know if it's called the air manifold, you have to take off the top of the engine essentially above the cylinders. You have to go over, that way you can get over and come up through the wheel well and take off like 4 other things to get into where the water pump is. It's insane. When I seen it, I just like crap my drawers and I was like, wow, this is a disaster. Because apparently, and this is just other things I was reading online, apparently like 10 or 15 or 20 years ago, the water pump, you could just like open the hood and like there's the water pump. But now the way that they build cars, you know, like, yeah, what Grindy just said here, right? K-Dog over here saying get rid of Firefox too. I've never had a problem with Firefox until I don't even know what's been going on. Like the last, I've never even had a problem with Firefox. I just noticed that because I looked in. The only time when I first noticed this kind of thing happening with the multiple instances of stuff running is when like D4 was launching, and I'm like, why can't I download D4? Like I just reset it, the BattleNet launcher. But then there was like 13 BattleNet launchers open, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And then now I look at it, and there's like 13 Razer synapses and whatever, you know. I don't think it'll even change if I use a different internet browser. I think it's just like whatever programs I'm opening, it's opening like 15 instances of it for some reason. I have no idea why. Virus. I mean, I guess I have two different virus programs that I run because I did have a not a virus, but I had some malware stuff on my computer. I was like, why won't my computer? It literally won't like go to sleep, or it won't or anything like that. It'll go to sleep and it'll instantly start back up, and I'm like, what's going on here? And I ended up downloading some malware and some virus stuff, and I got whatever it was on it was off. So now it works fine with that. But you know, I got Norton and whatever it is, so. Eric said he had a water pump go bad when he was still on his learner's permit. Nice. Someone using your CPU for mining. Could have been, who knows, but whatever it was, it was like, we found this and this and this and we got rid of it. Like, thank you, Norton antivirus or whatever I got. AVG or something, whichever one it is. I think those are the two I got, actually. Everyone says you use Chrome, huh? I thought the thing is that everyone would joke about, like, how bad Chrome was. Wasn't that a thing, like, a couple years ago? Like, people would joke about, like, they're like, yeah, I have a 2080 Ti like a few years back, and they're like, how many Chrome tabs can you open up before your $800 GPU melts down? And it's like 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 Chrome tabs. Yep, that melted down the GPU. I thought that was a thing. I mean, I'm probably exaggerating, by the way, but McAfee's better than Norton. Heck, I find Windows Defender better than Norton's. I mean, I do have Windows Defender too, I guess, but I mean, that didn't catch the stuff before, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I figured I couldn't go wrong if I just got a bunch of them. If I just got a bunch of them. Firefox is a dinosaur, and maybe that's why I like it. You know, I'm an old senile old man. I don't like change, so Firefox looks exact. Firefox is like you know, it's like that old message board that you still use. You know, it looks just like it did 20 years ago, and it still works. And you don't want them to change it because change is scary. Change is scary. But yeah. You consider it less secure? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to tell if something like the way I kind of figure it as, the ones like browsers that like not as many people use could be like, I wouldn't say more secure, but they're less likely to be easily hacked, just because like Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, like the stuff that every computer pre comes with preloaded on, I would figure that those are the ones that hackers would be most used to like hacking and have their programs already pre-set up to you know, the viruses to get in them and stuff. And ones that people don't use, they wouldn't take the time to try to, you know, if they come across some browser they're not used to seeing or something like that, to not used to hacking, they just be like, oh, forget this, I'll go to the, here's Microsoft Edge, and people, you know, that everybody has preloaded on their computer, so that's what a lot of people use, you know. That's my thought anyways, but I'm not a hacker, so I don't know what they think. And that probably just got me banned by YouTube again. What's going on with this cord? Hold on one quick second. I'm not going to go anywhere. It's my keyboard cord was... I redid my cable management when I got this monitor mount, and it was kind of weird, so... I didn't leave enough slack on accident. The overlords have spoken. Yeah, that's what I stream, and it just pops up. It's like, all your monetization today is being held. This video might not be, you know, advertiser friendly. If you'd like us to review this, click. I'm like, oh, come on. Like, are you serious right now? Like, I listened to the same playlist. Oh, we'll pause that one real quick. I'm gonna grab this legend sword just in case. But terrorized stress shock is paying off. 855. How's that? That can go over 900, can it? I think it can. But good old Tal's armor. Yeah. I just like finding stuff that's cool, you know. If you'd find this on ladder, you'd be super crazy stoked. Obviously here on single player, I feel like I have like 30 of them. I definitely have a bunch of them, but 941 is max, so this is a terrible roll actually. Oof. Any Griffin chasers. What's up, Saffron? This is painful. It's one of the painful parts of single player, but when I have 30 different, you know, Tal Rashi's armors, I'm gonna have to just poof it, so. You found a Mutu's found one today. Found one of those today. J-Rad said he uses a cheat sheet for Roderick Cube recipes. Yeah, I mean, unless I'm doing Roderick Cube recipes, crafted caster amulets I know offhand, blood gloves, you know, blood amulets. If I ever do anything else, I know caster belts, I guess, is an Ith rune. But yeah, even if I'm like trying to roll weapons or armors, I can never remember what those are. Yeah, I always look it up on the internet. Yeah, so. Nothing crazy there. Saffron took me a year to find Tal's armor on my sorceress. Yeah, it's not the most common one. It's not the rarest one, but yeah. Yeah, I definitely have a bookmark on in my Firefox to cube recipes. It's right there, so. Yeah, I only remember the ones I do all the time. You asked me how to do like a safety belt, I'd be like, oh, I don't know. But I mean, I don't think you have to be in an 85 area. I'm not really sure though. I don't believe Mephisto can drop Tal's armor. Somebody probably knows. Usually, Saffron, you know this stuff, right? You're the one that always seems to know. I don't know that it's an 85 area type of item, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh boy, camera's real wobbly at the moment. Hold on. Oh, it's cutting my head off now. Great. Perfect. How much magic find? Great question. I think it's right around 300 something. I can look real quick. Oh, 400. Look at that. 400 magic find. Oop, it moved. Grindy, I think that's true, right? Yeah. Motrick and Mephisto increases your drop rates. Facts. Absolute facts. This is true. Ah, run back. "100% credible source, Grindy. I'd trust him." Once again, I do want to say appreciate y'all for joining me today on YouTube and over on Twitch. I stream over on Twitch and on YouTube now. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Oopsie. No good. Not going to be a super long stream today. Obviously at 4, a little before 4, I got to go pick my kiddo up from school. So Oh. Grindy said he's trying real hard to get a rise out of Saffron. Nice. What? The Chamroon's not working very good up here. Whatever. Also important to note, I actually, I don't know if I mentioned to you guys the monitor I picked up. Such an idiot. Learn from my mistake, fellas. Learn how dumb I am. Don't ever try to save a buck on a monitor. I know a lot of you guys can be like, well, of course, you idiot, Phil. Why would you buy a cheap monitor? They're going to be garbage. And you'd be right. There's like a minimum price that you should spend, and then beyond that, you might as well stick with a cheapo, like 60 hertz monitor that came with your Dell Optiplex, right? Oh, Gelback, what's going on? You legend. Always coming in with the hit the like button. Appreciate you. Gelback the Great has spoken. Oh, what I hit there? Bought a cheap printer. Yeah, don't buy cheap printers either. CRT monitors are still really good. That's got to be a joke, right? I bought an Amazon special, essentially. It was like Kingroo or something, and I don't know. I thought the display type was good, and it was, you know, 1440p, and it was blah blah blah, this and that. I didn't look into monitor stuff good enough. I wanted to save some time because I was spending, I don't know, I don't know. I feel like you never have enough time, you know. And I was like, I'll take a chance here. How bad could it be? Blah, blah, blah. I'll never even notice, like, people complain about this little thing or that little thing that I'd probably never notice. And it was like the ghosting and, like when I looked into like the type of display it was and looked it up, it, you know, it's like this type of display is trash, and I couldn't find a YouTube review on that specific exact model, but I found a review on it was like 5 different Amazon monitors and that brand, but a smaller size, and the guy's like, oh my god, I can't play a game on here at all, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look great and stuff. So I must have missed it, G-Stacks. I was talking with Bit and Biggie a little bit back and forth about them, and then I was doing a little cleaning. Galback, you hear that? I was cleaning. I cleaned the kitchen and swept the floors and stuff. So, but and then I had to, like I said earlier, or you might not have been here, G-Stacks. I had to I got my car towed in because it's like exploded and stuff. So. What? Wicked Plumber, gosh darn you. Holy moly. So if you're over on Twitch and you can't see it right now, over on YouTube they got gifted memberships like they gift subs on Twitch. Wicked Plumber coming in with 20 gifted YouTube memberships. Ooh. Can you only gift 20 and you wanted to do 30, so you did 20 and 10? Wicked Plumber gifts another 10! Another 10! Dude, thank you so much. It means a lot supporting the channel, and hopefully, and I'm assuming anyways, all y'all out there, make sure you thank Wicked Plumber, all 30 of you, 30 gifted memberships. Ooh. Wicked Plumber. My man. Thank you so much, dude. It's crazy, 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 crazy. One membership for every time a Bung account got banned. Right. Ooh, I almost clicked that nightmare there. That's why I like having the macro. Hype, 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 right? Bread and Gatorade, appreciate you. Yeah, hype, 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 hype. That's crazy. 30 gifted memberships, boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. All right. Let's see if some of that'll come over. We're gonna get lucky here in a minute. Actually, 30 gifted memberships equals 200%, 2,000% more Magic Find. To strike, I almost got you. Where'd you almost get me? I must have missed it. I need some of these. Oh, for those gloves, I need those gloves. Unbelievable. I want to check this Glorious X because I always wanted some sick Glorious X. Oh, you're thinking about time you roasted me yesterday? Don't remember which one that was, Mewtwo. Wicked Plumber, the Santa of the channel. Yeah, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. He's like the Oprah Winfrey of memberships. You get a membership. You get a membership. Everybody gets a membership. I'm outnumbered. I'm only part of the 16% that hit the like button. That liked the like button. What? Only 16% of people like the like button? Well, 84% yes they like it, and 15% yes they like it, so I guess that's fine. When does the ladder end? Boy, I have no idea. I had never even thought about it. I mean, it just reset, so it just reset like 2 weeks ago. Do I forget fast? Well, it's hard to read comments and like install it in your brain because I'm reading 2, 3, 4, 5,000 comments a day when I'm streaming, so it's hard to store them all up top. You know what I mean? Especially when you roast me, but like 80 people roasted me yesterday, right? So it's hard to remember them all. No, I'm just half joking there, but I mean, it's just hard to remember everything in chat, you know, for a long time. Skunk Ape says Plumber is a legend. Ooh. That's a very true statement. Brian Curry slamming the legend emo for Wicked Plumber. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. Were you mo tricking again? Oh, unidentified metal grid. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, let's go, baby. Called it. I knew it was. So I don't usually call some super rare item when I pick up a unique or something like that. Or, you know, this time I decided for the one time only to call what the item would be, and it was. I never usually do this. Yeah. Is that rare, fellas? Is that rare? Let's go. I mean, I hurt my neck a little bit there when I need the wisp projector. Yeah, I do need a wisp. You are right, but I'm gonna hang on to the metal grid because those are rare. I think I might have found, I think that's maybe my 4th ever. I think I found 4 of them all time, so. Plumber luck. Yeah, I'm getting that plumber luck. There you go. Getting that plumber luck. Any reason I don't have a belt on? I have a, it's actually an Erected's mesh, and it's super dark. You know, I kind of get that. I've literally had it in my inventory, and been like, where'd my belt go? Like, I thought it was here. Like, where'd my Arachnid's mesh go? And then it was like sitting like right here, and I couldn't see it. You know, because it's so dark. What time is it? Oh, it's only a couple more minutes. I'll stick with it then. I just remembered that the having more attack speed would make this go a little bit faster, but exactly, Brian. Sick metal grid for the stream. Ooh ah. And Nifty says hacks. Hacks. I ain't haxing. It's haxing, right? That's how you say it. Let's see. Metal grids, they must go up to 35 res, right? The perfect amount of attack rating, right, fellas? Perfect amount. What is stuck to my sock? Oh my gosh. Oh. Apparently I dropped one of those Velcro straps for cable management, and it was Velcroed to my sock like crazy hard. I must have stepped on it at some point. Kind of funny. The cry face, dude. I didn't know you stream. Just found you. I watch your YouTube all the time. Appreciate it. Yeah. I actually stream over on YouTube, but I started dual streaming just lately, cry face. So I stream on Twitch and on YouTube now. I used to stream only on YouTube. So there's 130, 140 people over on YouTube watching me right now, and whoever's all y'all over on Twitch too. So appreciate you. Welcome in. Thanks for watching the videos. Who-ick-ja? Go with Hugh, I guess. Don't know those letters, but over on Twitch once again. Yeah, I usually stream over on YouTube and got the videos and stuff. Thanks for watching them. But yeah, I like I said, I dual stream now, so I just kind of set that up. Welcome in. Brian says depends on the stats. Mid to low griefs are trading down, not up. Oh, gotcha. I must have missed it. One up here. Oh, Dark asking what a grief is worth. Indirect effect said he was farming Pindle last night. Sounds like he didn't get too lucky. Yeah. It happens. It happens. See, yesterday I didn't find much of anything right on stream. I mean, I got the metal grid and a Tall's armor in like a half hour here, so things turn around quick sometimes. Ah, Robert, you demand. I probably should shout that out more often. Since there was 30 gifted memberships, yeah. Anyone who got gifted a membership on YouTube, you can, if you are in my Discord, link to the Discord down in the description, by the way, but you can actually link your YouTube and your Twitch, and then you'll get, I have a members-only chat in there. Your name is a different color, and it says what level of membership you have and stuff in the Discord, so you can link that up if you guys would like to. And even if it's just gifted, you can still link that up. You know, for the, you know, if you re-up it or not, it doesn't matter. You can have it linked for like the month that people can see you're a Sweetville Slayer. Mewtwo said he found a Shaco on single player, the first one he got there on single player. Shaco's a big, the first Shaco you get on single player is a kind of pretty big one, right? Pretty big one. You use it single player, Holy Grail, and you use it on almost every build, right? So it's always good to get one. Oh, Metal Grid's 400 to 450, 25 to 35 all res. Yeah. The res I thought so, but I wasn't sure what the attack rating went up to. But I mean, I got 420 attack rating, so does it get really any better than that? The perfect amount, right? You get what I'm saying. Shoot, I probably just got demonetized again. Yeah, Mewtwo says, such a big upgrade. Isn't it wacko? Psychonaut says, isn't it wacko that the semifinals in hockey are a couple teams from Florida? From North Carolina, the other semis are Dallas and Vegas. Yeah, I mean, those are big hockey towns, right, fellas? Where'd you find the Talos armor? Both the things, Zachary, that I got were off of Thresh Shocket here. I hopped on stream and I was like, oh, terrorize Thresh Shocket, let's do this. Like, let's go. So I got both the Talos and the Metal Grid off of Thresh Socket here. Where doesn't Phil find Talos armors? I do find an abnormal amount of Talos armors. There was one time, just before D2R launched, I did 250 Ancient Tunnel runs, but in 40 Ancient Tunnel runs, I found 3 Talos armors. And actually, 2 of those were actually on back-to-back runs. So that was kind of a funny thing that happened, but... Hugh over here on Twitch says, Florida's ice hockey team has been on point for a while. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not like a huge hockey fan, but I'm kind of a fanish of like a lot of sports. So, but as a story I've told quite a few times, ever since I cut the cord, got rid of cable, I don't really watch a ton of sports, but hope the devs don't allow bots for D4. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to keep that to a minimum, right? Get rid of that, so. I mean, I would be shocked if they were 100% successful, but I mean, what you going to do, huh? Anything that people can try to find a way to make money on, they're going to be a way to get around the whatever they put in place to try to stop them, so. Saffron says this because I grind Pindle all the time. I don't really run Pindle all that much. I do run Thresh Shocket quite a bit, but I don't really find Talos armors from Thresh Shocket. I wonder, Thresh Shocket, maybe I don't even know, can a non-terrorized Thresh Shocket even drop Talos armor? I mean, I could look it up, you know, Silas Spins, look it up real quick, but Saffron, bots like those low-level players that are AFK in the Ashava fight, yeah, right. Oh, and we've got, wait. Oh, it changed right now. The Forgotten Tower, huh? Terrorized Countess. I feel like that's not the greatest. Tallest armor is pretty low, so Saffron. Ah, gotcha. Rice over on Twitch here. It's going to be impossible to detect bots once this new level of AI just playing the game without extra software. Maybe. I'm curious to see kind of how much all the AI stuff is going to be, you know. Cody B says skip Countess. That's what I was thinking. Hugh over here says go, terrorize Countess. I don't know, I was going to kind of skip the Countess. I might switch back to Singer and just go do the pits maybe again. Singer's so easy, right? I think I'm going to do that. Just switch this. Because that's all I switched, right? Yeah, I left everything else. I think we're at 105, if I'm not mistaken. 109, good enough. Let me respec here real quick. Since you can respec all you want on single player, no big deal. We're going to put... Let's get this... I can't remember what number I got this to last time. About this much? Sure. Rest into Vitality. It's looking fine. 1 point wonders. Maybe I'll just not do that. Maybe I'll max out the find item stuff and not max out quite the damage. We're at 71 here, but more points into this doesn't do a whole lot. Let me put the rest up here. Do that. That'll be fine. Because maxing out, when I maxed out find item, I only got up to 75% chance instead of 71. So, like, what's the point of that? You're better off getting the more damage, I think, so. That's the decision we made anyways. Let's just go do the pits. Fraser said he heard GTA 6 coming in 2025, you say, huh? Yeah, I mean, I used to like the GTAs, but I only did it, like, I was never a multiplayer Grand Theft Auto person. Ooh, Natalia's armor. Getting crazy around here. I mean, if you found one super early, it's kind of cool. If you get the 3 sockets and you get a bunch of life and poison length reducing and plug some stuff in it, but at this point, not really doing a lot for me. Saffron says Tal's armor is TC84. Gotcha. So you could find that in like cows and stuff. Or cows is 83. Well, no, but the champions maybe. Where are you, champions? Enough of them here. We'll take them out. Mewtwo says he does not like the singer. Played through as a whirlwind, you say? Ooh, Dust Crowd. A lot of set armors dropping for whatever reason. Set armors. Yeah, I generally do. I don't really do great playthroughs, I'll say, pretty much is what I'll say with the singer. A lot of times I'll end up, you know, I always like have twinked gear over, and I've never started a ladder with a barbarian. Well, I take that back. It's been a couple of decades since I did, so, you know. Uh-oh. About to sneeze. Hopefully I don't find another green diadem, you say? Come on, get that stuff out your mouth. I mean, you're not really saying it out loud, I guess. Keep them off your fingers or something, I don't know. 30 poison res with gold find. Okay, if you're making a gold find character, it is the max there on the gold find, so that's something. That's something. How do you respec for free? It's not that difficult, but it's kind of difficult to explain if you don't know how to do it, pretty much. Let's see, how to respec for free. If you look in the description, there's a command. I can't remember what it is. If it's probably exclamation free respec, and Nightbot will put it in the chat for YouTube. And that'll show you. It really is pretty easy, but it's tough to explain. There's like a command line where you have to type in the BattleNet launcher when you have under Diablo. So it sounds hard when I explain it like that, but when you see it, you're just like, it's like, oh, you just type this in here and you're done. Okay, so. Oop. I seen that. Saffron, oh, cows are capped at 81. Oh, I thought they were 83. But couldn't remember. I know they're not that high. They're not the highest, but cryptic sword, crosswind or something. Crosswind, nailed it. Ooh, it's got that cold absorb. That's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't looked it up or heard it, you know. I don't really remember, but let's see that. Oh yeah, right there. Bane hit it for you. There's the Nightbot put in there for the free respecs if you're looking for it. So maybe you'll hang on to that. I suppose. That's one that I'll hang on to and then either never use or throw out in a little bit because I'm like, oh yeah, I don't gold find on single player. But I should just gamble myself for Griffins, right? Do I like the in-game sounds? Are you talking about like the monsters and stuff? Or like the music? I should cosplay the Barb. I don't know about that. I do like having some of the sound from like the gold falling. I don't like, you know, I like being able to hear like if it, like I'll be like, oh, I just heard a rune fall. Where is it? Where is it? And I'll be like, then I'll look and I'll be like, oh, there's the rune that fell, you know. Sometime every once in a great while it'd be like something good, you know, that I, or like, oh, I just heard a charm. Where is it? I don't really see it. And then it's like, oh, there it is, or a jewel or whatever. So I just like having it on so I can hear stuff like that. Plus that way I can mess with people, because they'll be like playing and watching my stream and they'll be like, I just heard a rune drop, and they'll look forever and can't find it, and they're like, oh, that was on his stream. That's my favorite part, really. Oh, okay, so Twitch said he either knew or looked it up. Maybe that's what I was remembering, because he says that it's 81 but the champions can be 83, so maybe you were more right. But maybe I was like thinking along the right lines, but I had heard that, but it was because I heard that the champions could be at max 83. That's what I'm going with anyways. So yeah, I was almost right. I would have been completely right, but it's chat's fault or something, so. I don't know how yet, but somehow it's chat's fault. I'll figure out how in a minute. 11 lightning res. Yeah, I don't know, DD. I'm glad you find me entertaining. Appreciate it. As relative to other people, I won't comment on that, but I do appreciate you find me entertaining, my dude. Very kind of you. Oh. There's no TC-83. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I was like for levels in general, right? So good old Geeds. This is actually the exciting one to find. Can I get a 40 Geeds? Please do it. That's not very good. Unfortunate. We want better than that, fellas. Unfortunate. We'll go ahead and get this one back up. 37. Oh, roasted, Eric. Straight roasted. What level do you need to gamble a Griffin's? We do the math and look that up one time, but I can't remember what it is. I mean, if you're like level 90, you're gonna be fine. Because when you gamble something, it's +4, -5, right? +5, -4, +4, -5. It's got to be +5, -4, I think. So, like if you're level 90, that would mean the item level would be at worst 86, right? And I think, isn't Griffin's technically only like an 84 item or something? Or is it? I can't remember. Someone else would have to figure that one out. I can't remember for sure, but if you're like, I don't know, where am I at here? 93, I guarantee at 93 is like perfectly fine. But I don't know what the exact one is. My apologies on not knowing that exact answer. Come on. Monsters. What is good about Griffins? It's sick AF is what's good about it. It's got minus enemy, it's got like minus 10 to 15 enemy lighting res and plus 15 to 20 oh, here it comes. Excuse me. And plus 15 to 20 lightning damage, and it has 25% faster cast rate on it, so it's like crazy for all lightning builds. Yeah, so thank you. Happy Friday. Appreciate it. Oh, you guys, guess what I'm doing today, by the way? I forgot to mention. Bill's going roller skating. Yeah. You guys jelly or what? Last roller skating event of the year for the kiddo, so figured I'd take her this time. I took her to the, I don't know, the first or second one, and then after that I didn't take her to, man, once a month they have another roller skating thing. It's a scam, I tell you. Stone skin? What's going on over here? But I figured I'd take her to this one. Right up there on the bike, I guess. Luckily, I live in the city, so everything's real close. Well, suburbs, but I call it the city relative to where I'm from, initially, so. You foresee a cast in my future? Ah! Yeah, I don't want, my niece broke her leg when she went. She brought her own rollerblades and snapped her, tibia, or whatever. And not a good one either, like, the bone, right? It went in and then went up the bone like this far, because it broke like this, and this part snapped out, but the back was still. Oh gosh! I'm like, ugh. But no, I'm not gonna break my leg. Yeah. I'll stop. Yeah. You fractured your ankle roller skating when you were a kid? Yeah, you gotta be, if you fall super hard, because if they're super stiff like that on your ankle, and your foot can't, like, you know, because your foot, I mean, I can't do it with my hand, but you understand, because your foot's supposed to be out and your leg up, and if it's too stiff on your ankle, it's got to bend somewhere if your ankle won't bend, you know. And that's yeah, no bueno. Large charm, hard pass. We don't need that malarkey around here. Oopsie. We're too old to be out there skating, says Indirect. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't want these, actually. I changed my mind. I don't know if at first she'll get out there. Maybe she will now, because we went skating one other time and then she ended up going around by herself, like, you know, with a couple of friends or whatever, but we'll see. I mean, it's only like, I think it was $2 to like rent skates or something. I was like, okay, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like want to skate, right? But I'll be there to catch her, you know, or whatever. Good old Venom Ward. The most dropped item in D2. Most dropped unique. I don't know if that's legit, but I'm pretty sure it is. Shoot the duck. What does that mean? Is that roller skating lingo? Mewtwo, ever thought about saying your price for cosplaying the barb? No, I never crossed my mind. We'll check over here. Was that? There's never any champions in this whole area. I'm gonna check it one more time here. I usually don't, but yeah, there's never any champions over there. Ever. Ever. Oh, it's a roller skating thing? Alright, yeah. Not up on my roller skating lingo, yeah. Been slacking. I'll get to that right behind figuring out how to get the dual stream stuff to work right, and getting my new monitor and stuff. And getting my car back. And oh, actually, a lot of stuff going on. Oh, actually, after I identify this unidentified J-mod here, fellas. Boom! Oh. No, the stepson got his license today, too, so a lot of exciting stuff going on. Got his driver's license. Crazy. Crazy. Best drop you've gotten in the pits ever, Matt Matson? I mean, I've found almost everything in the pits before. Not literally, but I mean, I've got Crown of Ages. The only Zod I've ever found I got in the pits. I've gotten Burr runes, Jaw runes. You can, every item in the game you can find in the pits. So, let's see. See, I've only found the one D-Web. I didn't get that here. Death's Fathom, Nightwings. I didn't find the Griffins because I've only gotten one Griffins ever, and I got that from Ancient Tunnels. I've never found a Tyraels in my life. I know you can. I've seen other people find it here, but I've never found a Tyraels before. I found a Hell Clap in the pits, so Where did that Mang songs drop? I got the Mang songs off of the one place you guys would probably guess where everyone finds everything nowadays, huh? It was... Ooh, I'm getting ripped here. Terrorized Andy. Terrorized Andario. Wow, this guy's strong as H. 320 right now. We got a little bit more time here. The call up to school and be like, sorry, I can't pick up my kid yet. I gotta find this Griffin's eye. You understand. They'll be like, oh, sir, yeah, we get it. We get this all the time. Just take your time, however long it takes. Brian said terrorized Andy, dropped him a D-Web a couple days ago. Dang, yo. That's a good one too, yeah. It's more useful. Well, actually, Mang Song's supposed to be good nowadays, huh? A year later, the kid's still at school. Yeah, that's legit, literally how it would go, right? Yeah. What's Saffron set up here? Yeah, in the pits here, you can find everything in the game. That's why I'm not necessarily killing these guys. Obviously, you get a rune off them. That's probably where you kind of get most of them, anyways. But yeah, the champions and stuff can drop everything. Every once in a while, when there's a bunch of monsters like this, I'll just take them out. See if I get lucky on something. Oh, there's a champion right here. I guess that is true. Yeah, when they say they can drop everything, they're always referring to essentially uniques. Yeah, there's the exceptions of the, 2 to skill amulets you can't get down here, and what's some small 291 poison damage small charms, or is it 391? I can't remember what they go to. Stuff like that. 45 life skillers you can't. What's going on, Pac-Man? Yo. Yeah, you can find everything down here except for I can't find a Griffin's down here. It's not possible. For me. Just like finding a high rune from Trav. Not possible. For me. $451, says Eric. Okay, that's the big dog. Gotcha. Couldn't remember. Grump Nuggets, what's going on, my dude? Welcome in over on Twitch. Yeah, Matt says way easier to farm than the Chaos Sanctuary or Worldstone Keep. Yeah, the pit's super weak. That's its go-to selling point, right? Weak monsters and stuff. So, how we doing today? Not too bad. Got a Tal's armor earlier. Got a metal grid earlier. So yeah. Thank you for asking, my dude. What's the Terror Zone right now? I'm on single player, but it's Black Marsh. I didn't feel like doing that one. I could. I mean, I guess it's kind of sizable. I mean, there are champion packs on the way down. Here, we'll go rock one real quick here. The only thing is that the Singer Barb, because they're so high a level, it's kind of hard to find the champions, I guess. Well, let's see how it goes. Extra strong demon. Oh, he's ripped already. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will be okay. I'll do one level here. We'll determine it after that. Well, that's the way down. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to. I'm not feeling the difficulty of finding the champions that much, huh? Oh! Little Grizzhelm. Kind of a rare one. rather have it be the Crown of Ages, right? But Grishelm's a little bit on the rare side. A little bit on the rare side. I already got a bunch of them on single player, but yeah, the one thing I don't know about down here too, let's see. I wonder how many champions you could really have down here. Isn't this technically, oh, I thought that was a super chest something, but let's see. Those guys are, wow, they're usually immune to physical. The Thunder Charm's breaking it, and he has Stone Skin. Oof. Oof. I'm not liking this, I'm gonna be honest. We're already this far, I might as well keep going, but that Caduceus is the rarest one. I believe that. I thought that to be the case. I didn't know it for sure, but I kind of assumed. Yeah, because the ghost packs being immune to physical, right, is a mega downer, huh? For a barbarian to be down here. Oof. Ral Rune. Grand Charm. Oh. What kind of Sunday we got, fellas? A good cold one, huh? Also poppables. Ooh. See, Matt, poppables, they don't really, not a big fan of poppables. You found an Ohm Rune in the Stony Tombs, one of your first runs? Nice, 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 nice. Stony Tombs is cool. It's another place that's pretty easy. It works great with some builds, and nope. I'm not doing a survey right now, Maria. My apologies. Random person named Maria that just texted me. Wanted me to do a survey. Yeah, we'll stick with the pits, I think. Yes, total luck on poppables. It is definitely total luck. Part of the reason for not doing poppables, especially because I do so much single player and I kind of get this feeling. Obviously in the poppables, you're not going to get, you know, Griffin's Eye. You're not going to get a D-Web, so since that's what I want, I literally have a character just like full of high runes that I've found on single player, like, you know. So even hitting the poppables, trying to get, I'm excited to find high runes, but I don't go out of my way to try to find them. And the things that I do want, you can't get from the poppables. So over the years of doing that, it's just kind of like, I don't want to say tainted my opinion of poppables, but just like, it's just led me to think like, yeah, I don't really want to hit poppables at all. So Saffron says, you know, everyone says Chaos Sanctuary is great for runes. He's like, WTF. I've gotten some definitely good high runes in the Chaos Sanctuary, but I think it kind of comes down to, well, because those casters or whatever in the Chaos Sanctuary are technically ghosts, right? But I feel like people find the most high runes in whatever places it is that they run the most, you know? So, and people do a lot of Chaos Sanctuary runs. Easy to find, static maps, you know, quite a bit of experience from that area. You can find every item in the game, so it's a good spot. It is a good spot to farm, so that's obviously, if you run it all the time, you're going to find high runes there, right? Did I not kill the champion? What's going on here? Superior Swahian. I thought I heard a rune drop, but what are poppables? Yeah, it's just anything you can click on the ground, essentially. If there's a corpse, a stash, flip over a rock, a log, you know, anything like that. Can you shop 640 javs? I don't think so, because they're like a class-specific javelin, right? And I don't think they sell them anywhere. Class-specific ones. Yeah, Rig, I wonder where he got that idea from. Doing drop highlight videos. I couldn't imagine where he got that from. I have seen who that is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much what Matt said there. Someone asking about poppables. Yeah, anything you click on, pretty much. Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it, right? Anything you click on, that stuff pops out of. Poppable. Oh, is that champion still over here? Oh. Stone Skin tricked me. I thought he was already gone. Brian says the best you can find is 340s. Probably, yeah, and those wouldn't be worth anything anyways. As far as I'm aware, I don't think you can shop any class specific javelins from anywhere. See, I'm trying to think if Mala does sell javelins, but I don't know. I don't think you can buy Amazon ones. Can't remember though. Matt says love farming the Countess for runes, and you get some nice other stuff too. Yeah, I mean, if I'm a sorceress, ooh, wrong color Shaco. If I was a sorceress on ladder, that's usually like my go-to. Start off Nova, hit the Countess over and over and over and over and over again. Gather up spirit rune sets and trade those for stuff and keys and stuff. So yeah, 330. Eric says he thinks you can get griffins from poppable, huh? I wouldn't have thought so, but yeah, I guess don't know for sure. Yeah, that is weird how Diablo's drops are capped in that way that Saffron's talking about here. It's like what we looked it up, and Diablo actually can't even drop a Griffin's Eye. It's like, what? Pretty sure we looked that up when I was doing it. So if farming Cat Sanctuary hoping for a Griffin's Eye, you might as well not wait for Diablo to spawn. Just save and exit. Yeah, it's a very vocal minority, Jack, that says they don't like that the D4 looks really bad. So yeah, it's yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Nothing wrong with that. Some people think doesn't look like something they'd like. So to each their own. I think it looks at least okay for sure. So what you making when D4 launches, Phil? What am I making? What character? I've been heavily leaning rogue. So I think I might do rogue again. The mobility of it, like, I just really like, you know, it just seems like it's going to be good at doing everything, you know? It seems like it's going to be pretty good at everything. So, that's what I think I'm going to go with. I could obviously change my mind any moment, because, you know, but I think I'm going to do that. The thing with Rogue too, it's probably, I mean, Necro's obviously crazy with the corpse explosion, but definitely compared to Barb and Druid, the Necro, or the well, everything's better than those two, but early on anyways, but it's very much like less gear dependent. It seems like you don't need all the legendary powers to be like be survivable and zipping around and killing stuff. So that's what I think anyways. It's, you know, can't say for sure, I guess, but yeah, don't sit, don't, what's going on, Bit? What's up, what's up? Matt said he grew tired of all this cutscenes. Yeah, that is a problem. I'm gonna be honest, in my opinion. Just every other second, there's another talking sequence, another cutscene, and it's just like, and you can skip almost all of them. You could probably skip about 85% of them, I'd say. And it's like, oh, just stop talking. Like, oh, I've seen this 7 times already. Like, there's just so much talking. That is a little, but I mean, I don't know. Is that a deal breaker? No, it's a negative. You know, you could lump that in the negative pile. Everything's got negatives, right? Less talking, more slaying. Exactly. You're speaking my language. Yeah, more slaying. Every time you slay something, that's another pull of the slot machine arm, you know. Spin the wheel, let's see what I get. Nothing this time. Ooh, I want to spin the wheel again. Oh, something dropped. How's that jewel gonna roll? Oops, 40-15. Oh, not quite. But maybe the next one. Let's roll that wheel again. Let's go. Like that. It's legalized gambling, right? Am I gonna do a D4 marathon when it launches? I mean, kinda yes. I mean, I wouldn't call it a marathon, but I'm gonna stream for a super long time. I don't know. It's hard to say, because like, if I say I would do a marathon, like, sure, I might stream for 12 hours, but there's a lot of other people that stream for like 12 hours daily. So it's hard to really call it a marathon when I just do what everyone else, like all these other streamers do every day. But my life just doesn't lend itself to me playing video games for 12 hours a day. So it's just kind of where it's at. But yeah, I'll probably do 8 or 12 hours a day it launches. Well, part of it will depend when it launches too, because it's gonna be, I mean, I can't be staying up all night playing 128 hours straight minimum, right? Minimum. Yeah, I can't do that. I've never even done a 24-hour, so. Yeah, nifty. Not truly gambling, but it's like, I'm just using an analogy. It's like gambling, you know. It's like pulling that slot machine lever, letting the wheels spin, see what pops up. Did you win? Not this time. Moving on. Saffron says Blizzard game, go Sork or go broke on a new Blizzard game. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. They are constantly, it's good and bad, I guess. I don't know, because it's hard to really keep track of everything that they're changing. But it seemed like even in the beta, they're like constantly changing how powerful things are. What, mid beta they rolled out a server side patch that buffed up the summons on the Necro. It's like, man, mid surface, like it's this 48-hour beta, and mid beta you dropped a patch to up, you know, to boost up the scale. He's like, wow, that's crazy. So I don't know. We'll see how much they change. I wonder if prior to season 1, if it's going to be like that, like every third day there's going to be another little tweak to the skills or something, trying to balance everything perfectly like that. Hard to say. We'll find out though in a couple weeks. So if they're gonna nerf your girl, you're gonna be upset. They're gonna nerf the sorceress on you. The mutiny. They already did nerf some of the stuff, right? But it still seemed pretty good in the server slam. So how about 5 fresh acts for D2R with reimagined uniques? Does Timothy K? I mean, that'd be pretty crazy. That would have to be like, you know what I wish they would do if they're already on Diablo 4, like, what was it? I think like Doom did this and like Counter-Strike, where they just go, all right, the game's been out for a decade or two, like, modders, you know, we're opening up the source code to y'all, here you go, and you can create all the mods you want and blah blah blah. I feel like that's such a great strategy to like keep the, you know, the franchise name in everybody's you know, memory and keep them playing, you know what I mean, forever. Yeah, like allow Project Diablo 2, like mods like that, but they could make them on the D2R platform, and you can make your own servers and stuff, you know, not just only single player, because I think that's the main reason why they never did PD2 on, or any of the other ones on D2R, because they were sending like cease and desist orders to like these people modding the game and stuff. Like Blizzard was, like they were threatening to sue them. And I feel like keeping the modding community like in the loop and in the thoughts is like a great, you know, it's just great for keeping everybody riled up or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if specifically PD2, but I had heard that when the game was coming out, they were they started sending cease and desist orders to certain people, so. Saffron said he only played the first beta, and he admits they were too good. Yeah, they were invincible. Yeah, so they boosted up the druid ones and they nerfed the necro summons, but saber, nice. They ended up nerfing it too much for the necro, and they re-boosted it up, I guess. So we'll have to see how it lands for the game, and who knows, the way that they've been shifting stuff around, they could probably shift it up again depending on what happens. Or shift it up or down or whatever they feel like doing. There was a Granch. Oh, it's invisible. Unbelievable. Oh, I gotta keep track of the time. I gotta get out of here by 4 today, fellas, so make sure you don't let me lose track of time slaying here. It says after the last beta, Necro and Rogue look good. Sork will still be a good one. Barb and Druid is kind of a coin flip. Yeah, I see the argument why a lot of people think the Barb is going to be like super awesome, like end game. Early game, it's real rough though, I'm going to be honest. And Druid felt better this time, but yeah. I don't know, I didn't get, actually, let me take that back. Barb seemed super rough. I didn't get a chance to try it in this beta, now that I think about it. The Druid I did, I played all the characters to 20 except for the Barbarian in this last one, because there's only 48 hours, and one almost an entire day I couldn't play, so. You wonder what the classic items are going to look like, Caleb, in the Some of them are already on the internet. You can kind of look them up, but yeah, I wonder. Hopefully sick. Are you on the East Coast? Yeah, East Coast. Yeah. K-Dog said he needs a serotonin boost. He needs to see my high rune character. Yeah. Well, I might have exaggerated how many high runes I had. I have like 20 or 30 of them. Well, I guess the thing is I had so many Vex runes. I probably had like 15 or 20 Vex runes. I cubed those up to ohms, and I cubed some of them ohms up higher too. So if I didn't cube everything up, I'd probably have like 40 or 50 high runes, but. Like Vex and higher, but probably half of those would be Vexes, so. Oop. No Griffins yet. What's going on here, fellas? Should have had a Griffins already. Saffron says he heard that actually Griffins only drop after 4 p.m. Well, that would make a lot of sense why I don't find them then, right? Oh. I'd plug another Zod and I'd cube up my Chams and put another Zod in that sucker if it was cruel. Belt's breaking. Ah! I wonder what the oh, I already read that one. Oops. All right, we'll look at it real quick. How many do I got in here? Maybe I'm rocks. So that's what I had. All these Vexes. I had more Vexes around here, and I put these over here. I was gonna cube this stuff up because I got some more there. But I got Burr, Zod, Sir, Cham, Sir, no, Sir, more Sirs, Lows. I guess Gulls don't really count. All these Ohms. I had all these Vexes, so maybe a little bit less than what I had said I had. Yeah, I wanted to cube that up because I don't need seven Ohm runes, right? I was gonna cube those, then cube these, and that would get me up to another low. So yeah. Saffron, you're permanently banned from chat. No more roasting me. I have a bunch of high runes. Shows up with a gull rune. Yeah. Yeah. I forget that, yeah, all them gulls don't count, right? Doomiverse, what's going on? What's up? No problem, K-Dog. Just keep re-rolling to try to get a mega sick call to arms. So yeah, I could do that, right? I got enough Ohm runes to do it. I mean, I could. I wonder, there's not, what other good rune words like use an Ohm rune even besides call to arms? Ohm rune, let's see. It's a low Ohm, it's like maybe like pride or something, I don't know. Oh, it is exile? I've only made a couple of exiles ever, so I kind of forgot. if that is true there, yeah. Saffron says Diablo Wiki says it's a high rune, so it's a high rune. Right? Yeah, back in the day everyone considered an Istin high rune, but I guess people were like, well, we're not counting that no more. Heavy gloves, uh-oh. Vex Ohm is stole. That sounds right. Yeah, so exile, huh? I don't know if I ever made an exile on D2R yet on single player here, actually, to be honest. I can't remember. No. Don't really play a lot of Paladin. Kind of do a lot of Barb and Sorceress because they're like kind of the go-to magic finders on the game. And obviously when you're trying to get rare uniques, just heard a noise upstairs. Trying to tell if somebody's here or not. Intruder! Right. We'll have to keep the camera, keep it rolling. Rune inflation strikes again. Yeah. Right? Supply chain issues, right? How many Grailers do I got left? I got 5 items left apparently. Just kind of updated it kind of recently. Ornate plate. Good old Grizzy. 3 sockets. Bunch of strength. Materials, Griffins. I have Stormlash. It's Tyraels, Schaefer's, Wisp Projector, that one Druid Helm, Ravenlore, I think. I almost think I found Ravenlore and I thought it was on the list and I forgot and just chucked it out maybe, but I couldn't find any evidence that I had found it, so maybe I'll have to go back and watch every single video I've ever made to see if I have a Ravenlore anywhere I found one. But yeah. So yeah, Tyraels, Ravenlore, Wisp, Schaefer's, and one other one. Gray form. I can't remember now. I only have like 3 more minutes to stream, so I'm not gonna go look it up right now. I've found a few Ravenlores on regular Diablo 2. Like I probably found like 5 of them on regular D2, but I guess on D2R here I don't have one. I guess. Oh, did I not say Griffins? Yeah, definitely have not found a Griffin's Eye yet on D2R. 100% fact there. Rika says, sorry I haven't been online in a while. Had her baby, so been offline for a while. Nice, congratulations on that. No problem, my dude. Obviously family comes before watching Sweet Phil slay demons. Buy some keys. Oh, heck no. Heck no. I don't even know why I click on that anymore. Battle boots. Uh-oh. Can we get 50s? No. Those couple of percents matter. A ton. Can't get a Griffin's out of that chest, so... Or maybe you can, I don't know. I've never seen it happen before. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the one. Thought it was gonna be the one, fellas. Am I going to Tubby's after that? I must have missed something there, Aunties. Jason A. I must have missed something. I don't understand that comment. After I log off, I'm gonna have to go to Tubby's. Probably not. No. Maybe we'll eat at the roller rink, huh? I heard roller rinks have great food, right? Science. I'll have to look them up on Yelp. How's the pizza at the roller rink? Overpriced and super greasy. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Good hot dogs, right? Hot dogs that are in that greenish yellow water. They just sit there all day. Perfect. Didn't get me. That one did not get me. All right, looking at the time here, this is going to have to be the final run, fellas. So thank you guys so much for... Whoa! Whoa! Phil almost got deleted on the final run of the day. Did you see how fast my mercenary got deleted? Oh my goodness. Wowzer. But yeah, this is going to be the final run here. Let me go finish this up. Now, this is personal now, fellas. This is personal. Jeez. Almost got disintegrated by these freaking archers, bro. Holy smokes. Spam those full rejuice. Spam them. War Club, some other thing. Whatever. Ooh, if I had one more magic find. One more magic find, that could have been a Griffin's, fellas. Oh, man, that'd have been huge. I would have been late for school just, like, celebrating. Unbelievable. They might be able to, Franklin, yeah. The pits here isn't terrorized, so... That white diadem, frick, yeah. Every day, I find like 3 or 4 diadems every day, and I'm like, look at this, and throw it out. So, yeah. Peace out, fellas. I don't know if I'll be streaming it all this weekend. I'll probably get a video out or something like that. We'll figure it out, but... been fun. Thanks you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you guys over on Twitch. Mega thanks to all the channel members. Wicked Plumber gifting 30 memberships on YouTube today. Golly willikers, jeez. Jiminy Crickets, that's crazy. So thank you so much, Wicked Plumber. Thank you all over on YouTube for hitting the like button for me. Peace out, and don't forget to keep slaying. Have a great weekend, fellas.